Hi guys, I'm Ibrahim from Ibby's Adventures and today I'm building a 3,696 piece Lego Lamborghini for ages 18 plus. Now I am just 11 years old, but I made the Lego Bugatti and the two Lego Porsches, so I'm feeling very confident and excited. Let's start with the unboxing. It's a very tight fit. Okay, so it looks very interesting. It's shaped as the Lego Lamborghini engine, but it does look as if it's worth the wait. And I do think that Lego did tease us enough times to finally give us the reveal of a Lego Lamborghini engine. So I'll show it to you guys properly now. And then it does not look as cool as the Lego Bugatti one. However, I do applaud Lego for doing a well job on shaping it as a Lego Lamborghini engine. Okay guys, let's start with opening box 1, which is this one I think. Yep, it is this one. I can't open it really. Okay, so my sister's finally opened the box for me and I'll start picking out the packets. Okay, so okay, that's a lot of pieces, much more than I was expecting. So obviously you can tell by all the gear pieces that they're going to start working on the gears and the clutches on packet 1. So without further ado, I'll just start packet 1. Okay, so guys, what I've done so far is I've sorted out the pieces in my own sort of mental system. But these pieces, they don't really have a packet because they're not really numbered. But they do come in packet 1 because they're not really part of the packet. So this is what I've done so far. I've put all the gear pieces in one compartment, all the things that go with the gears in one box, all the separate pins and stuff in another, all the clutches in another, all the big pieces and all the pieces that are part of the steering system in one box. So then they're all separated in one sort of system, I should say. And then yeah, that's what I've done so far. times. I did feel like breaking it. And now let's moving on. We're going to do the pros and cons of it and some of the features of the Lego Lamborghini. So guys, I like to get on to the first features, the cool accessories. So as most of the Lego sports cars, it comes with a mini handbag and this. I have no idea what this is, but yeah. So this is the handbag. It's a bit disappointing because it can open like this, which is very disappointing if I'm honest with you. But Lego at least put in some sort of effort into doing it. So yeah, next one. Okay guys, the second features I like to say is the doors. You can open it normally like this and knock it back down and this, but you can also click the push this lever and the door's open. Same with this one. Oh flip, that hit my head. So yeah, let me show if the cameraman were to zoom in into the actual details of the doors. It's a bit disappointing, if I'm honest with you, because in the other one they used stickers, but this one in the Lamborghini they didn't use stickers, which is good. However, the doors they didn't put much detail on it. Like if you were to look up ahead, there's no stickers, no handles like that. However, it is cool that Lego made it open and close and open with when you push the lever. So yeah, and the next feature. Okay, now the third feature. This one I think is cool. It's a bit similar to what the Bugatti did. However, it's a controlled spoiler. If you were to push, I'll show you the lever after I show you this. So if you were to push this lever, pull this lever, the spoiler goes up, and if you were to push it, it goes down. However, it does depend on which way you're facing. And now if the camera woman zooms into that lever over there. So that's the lever where you pull and push it and pull and push it and pull and push it. So yeah. And now the next feature. The next feature is a bit disappointing if I'm honest with you, the boot. So you can't actually lift it open, you have to take it off fully. Like that. So you can't really lift it open, which is a bit disappointing. However, it is still cool that they have the Italian flag there and it's a very detailed boot. However, it did take longer than I expected it to and wanted it to, because they could have made it simpler, but however Lego did make it difficulter than I expected. So yeah, the next feature. The next feature. This feature I do applaud Lego for doing because they did not do this in other cars. This. A window so you can see the whole gearbox. Because there's no point in building a Lego Lamborghini and putting so much hard work into it if no one can see the interior of it. So they did make a window for the gearbox, which I do think is cool and they should have done, and they did do it. So yeah, the next feature. Okay, so the next feature is a pretty basic feature they have in all the Lego cars, the gears. Okay, so as you know, probably drive is when the whole gearbox and the engine moves, neutral is when only the gearbox moves, and reverse is when again both of them move. So yeah, pretty basic feature, but I still think I should have added that in. Next feature. Okay, now guys, this feature is the colour. It's a lime green colour, which it does look pretty cool. They could have made it slightly darker. However, the disappointing thing is that they have different shades of lime green. No, not lime green, they have different shades of green, which makes it slightly annoying. However, it's not visible until you have to look at it after a long time. So, I think they did good, but however, I think they could have done red, but the colours would have clashed and they could have said red for a possible McLaren or Ferrari in the future. So that's what I like to say about the colour. The next feature. Okay guys, the next feature is the suspension. Okay, so I'm a bit disappointed with the suspension, but it is a sports car, so you can't get much of suspension. It's not made for bumpy roads. And it's a bit low if I'm honest with you, but it's not really great suspension. I was hoping a little bit of better suspension, but that's what I like to say. Okay guys, now talking about the initial build, it was a very good build. I loved it. It was sick. However, this boot disappointed a little bit. But other than that, I find it really good. It was really cool. I did get very frustrated with the door mechanism, and I made a mistake 4 times on just the door mechanism, which was very, very annoying. But other than that, it's a good build. It's got very good detail, a Lamborghini Sián serial number, and yeah, what can I say? It's one of the best builds. I can't criticize Lego that much. It's good. And that's it. So guys, that wraps up the end of my video. Please let me know what you thought about this video in the comments down below, and if you like this video, go and check out my other Lego reviews. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and goodbye.